You should just start drawing straight up pornography of them.
Oh no!
Selling custom insert pornography. That'd be.
Oh my god, that would be no.
Oh man,
Can
I think
that
you'd
be
make a
the
killing
title?
though. Oh man, when we had a St. Patrick's Day episode where I got a little bit drunk and I drew boobs,
Aww.
and then Shannon went through this whole thing where she was like, "We have to warn people that boobs are going to be in the episode."
I don't know how it works, Alex. Well, because my thing was I'm not offended by it. I don't have a problem with it.
Right.
And I didn't want to edit it out, but I don't know. I don't know where people draw the line or where YouTube gets upset. Or
YouTube gets upset. Their guidelines for we're upset about this are not. They vary. I think. Like, if you're BuzzFeed, you can get away with basically anything.
Ugh, yeah.
No, BuzzFeed is so funny though. Like, watch BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed Blue, the one that's about like relationship stuff and. I think that
I'm not a big fan
really
of the clickbaity stuff.
No, I don't like their website, but I love their YouTube channel. And I think it's probably different people doing it. So it's like the difference between like loving Pixar versus loving the people that do stuff for Disney television, which is not always great.
Right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I tend to. Have you ever heard of Clickhole?
No.
Okay. Do you know what the Onion is?
Yes.
The Onion has like a side thing called Clickhole where it's basically like BuzzFeed but with the Onion sensibility. So it's just like it's absolute nonsense constantly, and I love that. I share stuff like that like it's real BuzzFeed articles.
That's funny.
But anyway, you were saying about BuzzFeed. Sorry, before I got off on that.
Oh, just that it's funny. Especially BuzzFeed Blue and BuzzFeed Yellow. Yeah, those two are...
There's so many different colors.
Well, see, kind of like the different channel brandings, BuzzFeed Blue is like all about relationship stuff and boy-girl things and gay things and whatever. And now that I'm trying to date other human beings, it's actually very like useful information a lot of the times. I'm serious.
What were you dating before you were dating human beings?
Oh, I was just in a really long relationship for a really long time.
With not a human being?
No, it was a human being. It's just I am now trying to date again after 5 years, and it's complicated. That's what I meant.
I like that voice. I like that voice. Very announcery.
Thank you. I'm trying out different voiceovers now that I have that new series, Fangirl Reacts, and trying to make it more entertaining, I guess.
I really liked the Dragon Ball GT one.
Oh, thank you. I liked it too.
I think I commented on it. I think I did.
Yes, I think you did.
Because I very much like GT. I almost like GT more than Z, and I never understood why people hated it.
Well, I mean, I'm sort of with you there because there's a lot of stuff I liked about GT, like really liked about it, but most of it was related to character moments.
Yeah,
I think the plot was just as asinine as anything we saw in like Boo Saga, or
absolutely.
Boo Saga was ridiculous, and that's actually what inspired me to do the series, because I was watching the Boo Saga like completely for the first time ever. Like I had caught bits and pieces of it on Toonami when I was growing up, but I'd never sat down and watched the whole thing. And so I was watching Boo Saga, just like losing my mind over the nonsense that was happening. And one of my friends was like, "You really should write this down because this could be a funny video."
Shannon.
Yes.
I saved my picture from Mischief and I opened it in Photoshop, so just make sure that's not on the thing.
Make sure what? The swapping?
Yeah.
Oh, why? Like it shows personal files?
Because I dug through a bunch of files, yeah. Well, I mean, it's not super personal, but there's a bunch of bird stuff.
Oh, a bunch of bird stuff? Birds.
I had to open in Photoshop, and it went through all your bird pictures.
Oh, funny. Oh, that's not a big deal. I'm not too worried about it.
We are Jess has no idea what we're talking about.
I don't know, but I like birds.
Well, she kind of does, because I kind of said something. We got talking about baby raptors because of it.
Yes! Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe you should clarify for the audience what kind of non-fictional raptors these are.
It's probably been mentioned a couple times on this show, I think. But I volunteered at a local raptor rehab facility, and I was telling Jess that every time I say raptor to people, they look at me like velociraptors, like you're looking after dinosaurs. And it's like, no. Like birds of prey. The current place I'm at, as far as the education birds there's one barred owl, a screech owl, a great horned owl, a Merlin falcon, a peregrine falcon, a turkey vulture, a bald eagle. Did I say the great horned owl? I think I went through all the owls. I think that was everybody. So anyway, I get to go there, help out with the birds. Sometimes they have hospitalized ones that need some care. Yeah, so I get to help out with those and clean enclosures, and it's really awesome. She doesn't have any hawks currently as permanent residents, but there have been a lot in her care that I've gotten to help with. Well, not a lot that I've helped with. She gets a lot in, but there's been a few that I've helped with. So it's really awesome. It's not an experience I would normally get anywhere, so I'm really grateful that she lets me help out.
That's very cool.
So that's that. Yeah.
Shannon was hoping we drew dinosaur.
That would have been very topical.
I don't know how to draw I don't know how to draw dinosaurs. I can't.
I'm sure you could have come up with something. Alex, I've never played a Zelda game, so there you go.
The art style is not incredibly difficult to replicate, and the character design.
But I still had to come up with a character to do.
Who did you pick?
Because the only Zelda that I'm familiar with at all would be Wind Waker. I remember Alex playing it years ago. I'm drawing little Makar, the little leaf tree guy.
Aw, he was so cute.
Yeah, so basically for that reason. So
that's very cool.
My Zelda knowledge is pretty nil.
That's all right.
Sadly.
I feel like mine is the same way, even though I have played a couple games. Like, the history is just so wackadoodle. Like, they can't decide who their character is. He's different every game.
Well, it's supposed to be like a lineage thing.
Oh. Well, that makes sense.
Either that, or they just kind of just redefine everything because it doesn't really matter.
I guess that's
kind of like
true.
Doctor Who.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. Actually, I wonder if Game Theorist has done a Zelda timeline.
I don't think they have, but Nintendo did release an official Zelda timeline, and it made no sense. Like, they were just trying to connect loose whatevers without, like, it was nonsensical.
They're like, let's put the intern on it.
Yeah, on this big thing people have been crying for. People all over the world want a Zelda timeline. Let's just have some yakadoo make whatever he wants.
Some yakadoo? Oh my god, I like that.
What Zeldas have you played?
I played Wind Waker. That was the first Zelda I ever played. Four Swords, which was really cool beans.
I've heard that's really good, yeah.
Yes. For a long time, I was really resistant to the 3D platform because I found it extremely difficult to fight in a 3D environment because nobody ever told me that I could hit X and that would stay on the villain. Like, I was always having to repurpose the camera. Like, the camera, I was fighting the camera and the boss. And so, for a long time, I hated 3D games. But now, I'm cool with it. Mostly because that's all they make. Like Stockholm Syndrome, but with games.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't a big fan of Zelda going 3D. My favorite is Link's Awakening. It was the Game Boy one. Not a whole lot of people talk about it for some reason, but I thought it was really good.
What did he awaken to?
Because there was no... some mysterious island that he had to get off of.
Ooh.
And there wasn't a love story. It was just him trying to figure out how to leave. He's like,
that's interesting.
Sick of this. Yeah, he's like, I'm sick of this garbage. Get off of this island. And actually, super cute about it. You get to have a chain chomp as a pet in that.
No.
Yeah.
That's so
cute. I know, right?
So is it technically part of the Marvel? So is it technically part of the Mario universe?
Kinda, yeah. It's like, Mario's actually in the game too. I think it's the only Zelda game that has Mario in it.
Wow. That's two very different properties.
Yeah, and I don't think, it's weird. I don't think he's actually Mario. He's like just like this weird mushroom hunter that you find in the woods. But he looks just like Mario, so.
That would be a really funny conversation because both Link and Mario pretty much just say catchphrases.
Yeah. I don't think Link even goes that far. I think he just goes, yeah!
Yeah, yeah. Oh, what are you doing in this part of the town? Yeah! Poor guy.
Is he a poor guy? I don't know if he's a poor guy.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he never even gets a cake for all his troubles, does he? Like, Mario gets a cake pretty regularly, but Link, I'm trying to remember how Zelda's end, because I've never beaten, I've only ever beaten 4 Swords, but I don't remember how it ends.
I'm not going to be able to help you with that one. So.
Maybe he gets to marry the princess at the end.
I doubt they get married.
Yeah, they're like 12 half the time, so.
Yeah. They're wee Betty Babos.
Wee Babos. Although that never stopped medieval history before.
True.
Yeah. So, I mean, if it wants to... If Nintendo really wants their Legend of Zelda to be historically accurate, they should really have those 12-year-olds get married.
Good grief.
I don't... Also, Zelda probably wouldn't marry Link. She'd probably marry Ganon for property reasons.
Ooh, but he's like a pigman thing.
Hey, don't body shame Ganon.
Not body shaming him, I'm face shaming him. I mean, it's a pig.
Oh, so you're being racist against Ganon.
He's evil.
Jess, I never knew. Just because he's evil doesn't mean that all pigmen are bad. Just so you see one bad pigman and then you're like,
every
all
single
pigmen
you ever encounter is evil. Except the one in
racism.
No, wait a minute. In Wind Waker, isn't there a pigman that falls in love with a little girl? Ooh, never mind, that's creepy. All right, I'm piggist. I need to tweet out an apology.
You do. I'm gonna hold you to that. You're gonna tweet out an apology.
Okay, I'll add it to my to-do list. I'm writing it down right now. God, there is nothing less
Would you like to start that sentence?
I would like one more try, Bob.
Okay. Okay. All right. Wait. Hard reset. Okay. You're a pig racist, and go.
God, I tell you, there is nothing more insincere than a tweet apology. Am I right?
Good night, folks. Oh boy. We're here all week.
Are we here all week? Because I got stuff to do. joining us on Drawn Apart with S.House Studios and me, Jess from Storyteller's Box. Be sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe, and tell us who you want to see on the show maybe next time. We'll try and get them. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't ask for permission to say this. I just thought I would. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next week. Be sure to tune in. And also, don't forget to click on my channel, annotated below. Whee!
Yay!
Yay!
Good job, Jess. She's amazing.
Thanks.